The salary you want in the US market won't fall from the ceiling, but from your own consistent performance and clear, repeatable steps. It's a pattern you can start today, no matter where you are in your career. This video shares a concrete plan to upgrade your pay through smart money habits, focused learning, and sharp negotiation designed to fit real life. It's video number 137 in this series, built for quick wins and lasting impact rather than empty hype. We'll use a simple three-part system that keeps you organized. Know your market value, run a focused learning sprint, and negotiate from proven results. The steps are designed to fit busy lives, not fantasy schedules. You don't need luck or a perfect resume to begin. You need clear targets, trackable results, and steady effort that compounds. That combination turns small actions into meaningful changes over time. Step 1 is mapping your market value with real data from the US job market. This anchors all your next moves to solid facts. Start by looking up salary ranges for your role and level in your city on several trusted sites, then compare base pay, bonuses, RSUs, and benefits to see the true numbers. The more sources you consult, the less you'll misread the market. Don't rely on one source. Use at least 3 to get a reliable range and a sense of the floor, realistic target, and ceiling. Keep a notebook with the numbers and save a copy for your next review. Write down your target range and carry it with you into interviews, reviews, and negotiations, treating it as a compass when things get fuzzy. With a clear target, you can resist pressure to accept a worse deal just because an opportunity sounds appealing. Step 2 is freeing up time and money for deliberate learning because you can't upgrade what you don't invest in. Without both, growth stalls and frustration grows. Track 3 months of spending and cut anything that doesn't support your upgrade, then reallocate the savings to learning tools or courses. Small reallocations done consistently become a real learning budget. Protect about 4 hours a week for practice, projects, and skill building because consistency beats sporadic bursts of effort. This time is your deliberate training, not optional leisure. This time is your investment capital, not a side project you abandon after a week, so treat it like a small business fund for your career. The compounding effect happens when you maintain it. Step 3 is selecting a high ROI skill stack that matches market demand, because the right skills will turn your effort into money. The goal is to be capable enough to deliver measurable value. Pick 1 or 2 core skills that you can demonstrate with real results, focusing on depth rather than chasing many minor topics. Build competence that others can see in a concrete project or case study. In the US today, data literacy, cloud basics, cybersecurity, automation, and product thinking top the list, so align your choice with your current job and future plans. Don't pick skills you won't use. Pick ones you can prove at work. You don't need to master everything, but you should be credible in a couple of areas, already backed by some examples. Have a few strong, well-documented results ready to share. Build a real project around those skills, even if it's a side project, freelance, or a volunteer task, because projects are your strongest proof. The more tangible the outcome, the more compelling your case. The project becomes a visible indicator of value you can share, turning learning into measurable outcomes others can trust. It's harder to argue with numbers than with intentions. Track measurable outcomes, time saved, dollars influenced, errors reduced, or customer impact, because numbers beat words in negotiations. Make sure to capture before and after data where possible. Create a concise 1-page case study for each project to share with managers, recruiters, and peers, so your impact is easy to review. Clear stories help you stand out in crowded situations. Add a tight value proposition, who you help, what you do, and the measurable results, because this is your elevator pitch for reviews and interviews. A precise proposition avoids vague promises and creates credibility. This becomes your anchor for conversations about raises and promotions. It keeps you focused when the conversation shifts to other topics. Step 4 is internal leverage. Talk with your current boss about growth opportunities, beginning with a plan rather than a complaint. Show you're ready to contribute more in a structured way. Schedule a 20-minute chat and propose a small pilot that shows ROI, so your plan starts with low risk and high clarity. It's easier to approve something you can see working before a big raise. For example, own a process, reduce errors, or cut costs with a clear savings target, and put the numbers in front of you before the conversation. Your ROI should be obvious and easy to explain. Present the ROI clearly. What you invest in time and resources and what you gain back, because a transparent calculation beats sentiment. People respect math when it's easy to follow. If they say yes, you test your value in practice before a big raise. If they say no, ask what milestones would trigger a raise in 90 days. Keep the dialogue constructive and future-facing. Internal leverage also means taking on new responsibilities aligned with your skill stack, proposing projects that exploit your strengths. This isn't extra drama, it's strategic expansion. Show you can lead, coordinate, and deliver with calm, consistent performance, because reliability becomes currency in meetings and reviews. Consistency builds trust faster than flash. Step 5 is external leverage, a focused job search with intent, not a scattergun approach. You'll move faster with clarity and fewer distractions. Identify 3 target companies where your value fits and compensation matches your goals, and do your homework on each one's needs and culture. Tailor your outreach so you aren't just another generic resume. Reach out with a short, precise message that highlights your results and potential contributions, keeping it light, specific, and outcomes-focused. The first impression matters as much as the resume. Prepare a negotiation script and practice it aloud until it feels natural, including a clear anchor and a plan for compromises. The goal is to stay calm and persuasive when the moment arrives. Anchor high but realistic, then invite a discussion about total compensation. Don't ignore benefits, equity, or development budgets that add real value. Include questions about bonuses, RSUs, retirement contributions, and a learning budget, because you want a complete financial picture. This prevents a narrow offer from limiting your future. Time your outreach strategically and have a solid fallback plan in case a slower cycle or counteroffer appears. You want options, not a single fragile path. Build evidence of market value during conversations, your portfolio, metrics, and references so others can vouch for your impact. Third-party validation matters. The U.S. market rewards clear value and consistent outcomes more than big promises, so you must prove results, not just describe them. Let the numbers speak for you. Step 6 is a disciplined habit of investing your raise wisely, thinking about future security as well as today's comfort. Small, purposeful steps today compound. Immediately rebuild an emergency fund and automate retirement contributions, because financial resilience strengthens your negotiating position. Your future self will thank you for it. Set a quarterly review to adjust goals, expand skills, and refine your pitch, and then commit to taking one action today. If you're ready, like, subscribe, and comment with your target salary and your first action.